How we doing, everyone? Well, this is something I just bought. It's it's daytime, so it's hard to tell, but this is the Outland 893 Firebowl. Comes with 3 bags of lava rocks, 1 big medium, and 1 small, and a bag of extra rocks. So what they do is have a fire ban on a lot of the time in New Brunswick here where I live. And a lot of other places, if it's dry, tinder dry, they'll put on a fire ban. These are CSA approved Canadian product. Ooh, it's getting hot. They're approved for the fire ban. I'll go through the pros and cons. They've got a whole bunch of different types of these. That is getting super hot already. 58,000 BTUs on this thing once the rocks uh, heat up. The lava rocks heat up. And they've got other good things too. So you don't have to pay for your wood. A bag of wood's what, $6, $7, $8, depending on where you're going. Or you have to chop it yourself or whatever. You don't have to deal with a mess of wood. There's no smoke to get in your hair and clothing. And, it's about the same. I've got it hooked up over there. It comes with a 10-foot cord. Down here, comes with one of these lids here. You just wait till it cools off. And this carry strap type of dealy. It goes on all, you hook it on each side, 4, and then, you carry it along. It's got a strap like that, so that's good. Also, with these things, they're a little thirsty when it comes to the gas, but they will. That's a 30-pound tank. Now, a 20-pound tank, irregular, it'll go through that in 2 evenings. So you go to Costco and get them filled or whatever. What is it, like $6, $7 a tank? So it's you get about 14 hours on low. Now this is medium. I got it right now. Woo. Rocks start to heat up. She gets really hot. So those are the advantages. The disadvantages is you're not going to hear a crackle because there's gas here. So that's kind of a bummer if you like nice, beautiful little crackling noises coming out of your bonfire. The smell, of course, it doesn't smell this, but I mean the smell of wood burning is pleasant to some people. What else? It's a little thirsty on the gas, but once again, you're paying for your wood, so be about the same. This is good for burn bans. This is CSA approved for the burn ban. You can have a great time with this, no problem at all during the burn ban. They don't care. Uh, oh yeah, this, like any gas pit or whatever, brings in mosquito season, late spring, early summer. This will bring skeeters like the spawns of hell for that 2-3 week of mosquito season here, at least in New Brunswick. I don't know if you have mosquito season where you're at, but here in New Brunswick, Canada, it's on the border of the state of Maine. So we have mosquitoes, and this will draw them because, like a person's carbon monoxide coming out of their breath, this burns carbon monoxide, and they'll swoop right in. So, but the burn bans are usually not during then; they're later in the summer. So this is good for then burn ban type of season. I like it. I think it's great. It's got a tiny hiss. It's not bad. I don't notice it any. After all, it's just that gas burning sound that you have. There's plenty of rocks uh, to get your fire going and to spread. You want to spread the rocks like they tell you in the manual. They do tell you. You get a low flame. I'll show you this here. Oh, you get a low flame when you first start this. Uh, Confirm your propane tank is not empty. Close propane tank valve. Open and close gas valve at Firebowl. Unscrew hose from propane tank. Screw hose back onto propane tank. Slowly open gas valve at propane tank. You don't want it to like that. Just slowly at the propane tank. Slowly turn it on. Leak test. You should be able to smell propane. And relight your Firebowl. So a lot of people I notice in the comments of these things say, "Oh, I don't have a very good flame. It's very, very low, just over the rocks." Well, as you can see, maybe you can't. I don't know because this is daytime, but little thing down here, that'll turn it right down. That's as low as it gets. That's on low flame, so that's pretty good. And you can, like I say, you can crank her up to high flame there. It gets pretty. It gets up to there if the wind's not blowing too bad. It's nice. I love it. I got this at $138 on Amazon. They have lots of different variations of this. This is the Outland Firebowl 893. Without, I do not have a sparker. Those are about $100 more for some reason. I don't know why. I said, hey, I've got a barbecue lighter, so I lit it with a barbecue lighter. No problem. You won't have a problem with it either. So, thanks for coming along on this one. This is, if you have any questions or anything like that, down in the comment section, please. Woo! That's hot. That'll give you a great little fire. So, I'm going to head her out here. Down in the comment section, if you have any questions, I will answer them all. So, go ahead and let me know if there's anything you're wondering about the Outland 893 Firebowl. The carrying thing is, it's not the best, but it'll work for as far as you got to carry it to the back of your truck or to the fire pit area, or store it in your trailer. It's 19 inches across, the bowl burning part is, and I can put my hand not over it, but underneath here, nothing. So it's good. It just burns up. Heat you can put on your deck. It can put on anywhere where it would be flammable if it were a regular fire pit. It doesn't spark. It's good for decks. Like I say, it's not as big or as exciting as a regular fire, but if you want to sit down with your wife or husband, spouse, if you got a spouse, and another couple, and just talk and stuff, it's not very loud. There's a minor, I wouldn't even call it a hiss, it's just a sound. So, anyway, thanks very much for joining me. If you have any questions, once again, just let me know and I'll be sure to answer anything that you have. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one. That's not going to go off. I think I need new battery. Anyway, we'll see you, folks.